A happy Sunday evening from New York City and from this space sector around the space station in No Man's Sky. This is day 4. I left that God's forsaken icy world. This one, no, this isn't an undiscovered one, but this other one where I started the game. I felt cold even like just playing the game and looking at the place, and it was like so freezing. And then I had built, like half built a base, and I was getting confused. I don't know if it was a bug that I couldn't get this little technology unit to appear again after I dismantled it or something. So I just thought, you know what, this icy wasteland is not really, it's not really the place that I want to be anyway. So I dismantled the base, I left the planet, and I landed on a space station here. And after this was about a month ago, I went on a trip in the real world. I'm back, and before I had landed on this space station, which is kind of like inspired by the Coriolis space stations in Elite, I think. Before I landed on that, I spotted this little Earth-like looking planet out here that I think you might have seen on the screen right now. And that, I think, is called Paradise. And that sounds good to me. I would take Paradise for a location to put a home base, so I'm going to try to fly over there. And this is going to be a short sort of stream because, you know, there's a chicken in the oven with potatoes, and I'm getting hungry, and I'm very happy that to go and eat something in the real world soon. So that's not going to be too long from now, but I do want to go and find this little planet I'm talking about, Paradise, land there. There it is, and get a base down again. This looks like a much nicer place to live than some sort of icy Siberian waste. So let's head over there. In No Man's Sky, I'm not delighted with the way the spaceship moves. There's no Newtonian type flight where, you know, you're going in a direction and keep going that direction until you can point in a different direction and keep flying where you're going, like Newtonian physics. But there is apparently a mod called Free Flight, or what the heck was it called? Natural Flight. It hasn't been updated in a long time. I'm thinking I'm going to try that and see if it gives me a better flight experience in this game. For me, that's the main thing that I am not enjoying compared to games like Elite, is the lack of a flight assist off Newtonian flight mode. But it has a lot of other things that, you know, it's not good in Elite, like, for example, landing in atmospheric planets, like this undiscovered planet. I think it had been called Paradise when I saw it, but let's press C to scan and see if Paradise planet, there you go. Maybe that's just maybe in Elite Earth-likes, they're called Earth-likes. Maybe in the Star Citizen, when it's an Earth-like, it's called a Paradise, because, you know, the Earth is like a little paradise in the stars. And there are star bulbs, there are copper, paraffinium, cobalt, so let's head over there. If I kept flying in regular space here. Hey, bad guys! Late over there, huh? Open a channel to HyperTextHero system and send universal greetings, all known languages, all known frequencies. Thank you very much. My loyal and great friend across the streaming subspace channels here, BadGuest70, sending some messages of friendship and love across the Atlantic here in our planet, and they are very much reciprocated. And I think when you're going in super hyperspace, you don't have to worry about hitting the asteroids. Very much reciprocated. Thank you very much, bad guys. I send those back to you, and I am headed to this thing, but it will take me 9 minutes to fly there in regular space here. So I'm not flying to Hutton, not as far as Hutton Orbital and Elite here, but I'm going to hold down spacebar, engage in the pulse engine. It's funny, pulse engines in Star Trek, you know, is like the impulse power mode. This the pulse one here, it's like the warp drive, I guess, of this video game. And that'll make us get to this Kliush Major Paradise planet, an unmapped planet, much more quickly than if I just went in impulse, regular power, whatever that is called in this. Alright, here we are, and we are approaching the planet. Fantastic. I think this is I think this is this game is cross-platform, cross-play, bad guys, so we could potentially meet up on this. I'm not sure how that works, but it would be fun to try. We could meet up in the digital world. Entering atmosphere, okay. This procedurally generated clouds. Yeah, this is my day 4, I'm calling it. It's only the 4th time I'm playing this game. And I've been streaming it from the beginning. So that's very cool. You can fly through the cloud, look at that. Let's see like the ship, I don't think there's an outside view in this game. Okay, there's some islands here. Let's just fly around for a bit and see, maybe I'm gonna make my base in a desert island. Remember that base I made? Bad guys, I think you were with me that time. I called it Bravo 20. So I dismantled that because I was having this bug, or maybe it was probably more likely it was operator error. I was doing something wrong, that I couldn't find my base construction unit any longer after I dismantled it. So, but it was pretty cold, that place. I had to keep getting back in the ship in order to stay warm enough and to not die. So I decided to leave. I went to the space station, and then I spotted this planet, and this seems like a much more amenable to life place. Well, that was an interesting little thing there. Oh, was that a flower or like a piece of technology? Let's take a look. Frame rate. Ooh, there's a sunrise. Frame rate's a little bit iffy right now. There's some sort of technology there. Let's land over here. Let's see what that is. Engage language sequence. Yeah, that's right. Bravo 20. External temperature of a nice 15.6 degrees centigrade. Okay. Yeah, this is looking... This major Nagonan system, first contact, alright? This is my first landing in this paradise type planet, like with a sunset. Quite beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna make that one of my stream goals, to meet Badgas70 in this game, which I believe is crossplay. I believe this gentleman has it for either PlayStation, I believe, right? And if that is the case, I do want to meet up with you. Alright. Here's some very nice looking, whoa. Okay, let's turn on my scanner, see if I remember how to do this stuff. Hold E to tag. Okay. Unidentified plant. How do I scan it again? Let's see. Let's see. Tag red. Okay. Left click. Pretty obvious. I am a little confused with the controls of this game. Fantastic. Tigraspardae. Fantastic. Oh, that's cool. Look, it shows you where in the planet you found it. Alright, I can rename and upload. So let's rename it. I'm gonna call it Puff Plant. Accept. Alright. Oh, Discovery uploaded 3 nanite clusters received. That's nice because I had to, on the space station, I needed to buy these things and they wanted nanite clusters. I wasn't sure how to get that, so I guess by making discoveries is one way to do it. Fantastic. Age still growing. Root structure far reaching. Nutrient sort autotrophic. Never heard that word before. Notes. Choking scent. Okay. I saw something like this today on a walk in the forest in the real world here. There was this little spore. There's all these mushrooms appearing everywhere. And I pressed one little one and this little spore shot out, so I got a little bit concerned. It's in the real world, not here, and because I have some sinus issues sometimes. I don't want to get asphyxiated by some mysterious spores in a forest. Badgas has PS4 and will indeed restart my adventures on Man's Sky. Been a while since I played. Fantastic, sir. Whenever you want, maybe one day this week, if you want to try to set up. I don't know how we meet in this game. If we have to add each other as friends. And then we can just jump into each other's instances, how it works, because I'm brand new at this game. I'm completely new at it. So I'm looking forward to doing that with you. That would be fun to scanter around one of these galaxies together. Visions of the Gek. Hey, 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 voy, voy, voy. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. The vision begins to take shape. A small alien life forms kneels before me. They are tired, beaten. Without meeting my gaze, they offer up their hand. I'll accept the knowledge. The name Gek floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. I'm just reading. You have learned the Gek word for Gek. Alright, fantastic. I like this little thing about learning words of the aliens that when you first talk to them, there's a bunch of gibberish, like someone smashed random keys down on their keyboard, and then you get to learn their language and to understand them. This is a nice little feature of this game, I find. Okay. Can I do anything else with this thing? Hazardous 4, okay. Unidentified material. Naga 70 says the No Man's Sky galaxy is as big, if not bigger, than the Elite galaxy. Yeah, I have no clue. I mean, is there a map that I can look at? I have no clue how anything about the maps and the galaxy size, and whether it's there's many galaxies or just one, and whether if you discover a planet, your name stays on it, kind of like an Elite. So it's all exciting and all going to be new discoveries for me. Oh, look at that beautiful view there. Really wonderful graphics this game has, and a very calming soundtrack. It's a very meditative game, I find. It's a nice change. Alright, let's scan you as well. Marsharium. View discovery. View the discovery, okay. Alright, that's... How do I upload it again? Discoveries, here we go. Flora. Martianarium, okay. Upload, let's just upload. Receive fleet nanite clusters, fantastic. Little exploration game, this one. The botanist would enjoy this. Fantastic. I'll keep uploading it. Not gonna rename all of them. It's a nice little plant. Seasoned symbiotic, root structure, nutrient source, buried treasure, notes, parasitic leaves. Okay, so does that mean that could be buried treasure around here? Well, let's try that. I know I have this manipulator, the terrain manipulator. Okay, let's dig a little hole here. Maybe there's buried treasure beneath this thing, or maybe it's that is considered buried treasure. Okay, I think that's water there. Oh! Sorry, plant. Alright. The cool thing about this manipulator is you can actually restore. So you can undo what you've done. You can leave it, the plant's gone, poor plant, but you can undo what you did, which is really cool. If you want to leave the landscape relatively untouched. Little bush here. This is a little bush. They grow. Okay, I'm gonna rename this one. I'm gonna call it Little Bush. Alright. Many different plants here. I'm gonna have to find a place for my base. I don't want it to be in an island like this that's quite small and separated from the main continent. So as soon as I'm done scanning some of these trees here, oh, there's some birds there. They kind of look like bats. As soon as I'm done with these, I'm going to take off, maybe get a bit of height, and try to find a larger continent area to make a base. Ooh, ships flying by. All right, they seem friendly. They haven't. I haven't really been attacked by anything in this game so far, which is kind of nice. See what that is. Alright, look at this thing. It looks like a cross between a bat, a bird, and an insect. It's a Z. robzibeta. Okay, I'll rename and upload. I'll call it a bat bird insecto. Bat bird insect. Bat bird insect. Alright, flying diurnal. Alright. Found on planet Cleuch Major, where they soar freely over the both forest and grassland. Nervous on the wing, they wheel and turn in endless loops, hoping to throw off any predators that might attempt to track them. Drawn to sugar, they consume the small fruits that fall from local flora. Additional observations, excess of bile. Okay. Discovered today by HyperTextHero. Okay, fantastic. Alright, that's quite enough for this little island here. I found my little type of Galapagos area here. Now let's take off again. Ooh, keep forgetting that. Let's press W. I'm so used to Elite, you know, I want to press R to take off, or if I was using a joystick, you know, one of the buttons for the thruster, but no, here it's a W for taking off. Alright. Some ships there. Let's go high, get some height, and let's try to find a continent with more land for us to explore and to find a appropriate good location for a base. Going above the clouds of this paradise planet called Cleuch Major. I'm not sure if you can actually rename planets. It's alright. Shall be flying above the clouds here and roll around. And then I can hold out to look out my left window. Okay, that's increased speed here. Here's some more archipelago-ish like landscape. Reminds me a bit of flying over Stockholm the other day in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Landed near my friend's house and then taxied up to his house in Stockholm. Alright, yeah, this is looking nice, okay. But up there it looks like there's, I want to find a is there a way to map the planet from orbit? Let's try that. Let's get out of the atmosphere again. Now let's look back towards it and see if there's a way to map it. A bit of an asteroid belt here. Okay, Cleuch Major, you discovered this, okay. Scanner recharging. Okay, I sent a pulse out of C. Let's see if that'll give me a map of the planet or not. I'm gonna keep flying in orbit. And I have someone also who wants to play Star Citizen with me, Dom. I've never met anyone in Star Citizen either. I haven't played that much at all. It's still quite buggy for my taste, but I've had pretty amazing experience despite that. So that'll be fun. It'll be always fun to meet people in these digital worlds. It's one of my favorite things about current video games living during this time, that so many video games that you can meet your friends and have multiplayer capabilities. Today I spent quite a bit of the day in a bit of a. I was kind of frozen because that looks it's very archipelagish, man. Isn't there not one big? I'm just gonna have to choose one of these. But I was trying to make a decision. I wanted to either. I really want to play this game called Watch Dogs Legion, but I really like the look of the new Assassin's Creed as well. So I was trying to decide, should I get one of these games now since they're new and stream them? But there's so many people streaming them, I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but I do feel like doing that at some point. I could get a game that's brand new and stream it. So I couldn't decide between those two, and so I just didn't get anything, which is probably smarter in my current financial situation. But I may do a vote or something, what type of game people would be more interested in seeing. Let's just go around here. Assassin's Creed or Watch Dogs. Never played a Watch Dogs game. It looks like, you know, the regular Ubisoft formula of an open world, and you have guarded areas that you can sneak around in to get into or go in guns blazing. And that's a pretty basic formula of the Ubisoft main franchise, like the Ghost Dragons, the Assassin's Creed, the Far Cry's, to I guess these Watch Dogs one. Oh, there's a base here already. So I do enjoy that formula. After a while, it can get a little repetitive and tiring after a while, but I've never played the Watch Dogs one, so I was thinking about starting with that one. Okay, a lot of these red trees. There's a base here. Let's land and see what is this place. Oh, it's a plant that moves over here. Look at that. What the heck is this thing? Little robot? Uh-oh. Not sure what this is. It kind of looks like one of the robo dogs in Generation Zero. Keeps looking at me. What the heck that plant is. Alright. Upload. Oh, not that one. Let's see what that plant is. Vitidium. Rare ground, always active. Okay, I'm going to rename and upload. This is going to be walking plant. Quite simple. Discovery uploaded 599 clusters received. Walking plant was discovered in the verdant landscapes of planet Kush Major. Once secure in a territory, they appear to tend to local plant life, bolstering their own food supply. A gnawing hunger for sugar drives their every waking moment, their existence a constant hunt for sweet plant to the next. Additional observations: vestigial udders. Okay, the bait is fermented fruit. It's about 190 kilograms, and this one is a male specimen. All right. Not sure what this thing is. Exoscoot guide and message. Oh, there's so much in this game. It's just like almost overwhelming sometimes. Salvage and chart. Here we go. Your Corbury fields. Fantastic. Okay, then restore point saved. They got some navigation data. There's this little robo dog that seems to be either guarding or just hanging out over here. Let's search this. What is this Atlas pass? I don't understand what that is. Is that something that you have to buy? Pay real money for to see what this stuff is? Look it up. Atlas Pass. Oh, man's sky. Or is it something you find in game? Okay. Okay, you have to do the main story mission. Alright. I'll look at it later. Okay. How about in here? Can I get in here? And I do believe, you know what? My multi-tool, I install these things. I install like a boltcaster, which is like a weapon, I think. But I need more chromatic metal and carbon nanotubes to make it work. Let's see if I can craft those things right now. Carbon nanotubes. There you go. Carbon nanotubes.
Product constructed.
Let's do more of them. Craft more. You need 4 carbon to... Okay. I need 4 carbon to... So I have to find some carbon. Alright. Press C to send out a signal. And it'll tell me what... Ooh, what is this? Oh shit. I think this is a sort of predator. Never seen one of these before. It's marked as dangerous. It's coming after me. So let's get in my ship. I don't have a weapon right now. Am I safe in my ship? Will it... I don't think it'll attack me here. Interesting. Alright, so this is the first planet that I find something that's potentially dangerous that will attack me like an animal. This thing here looks like a cheetah. If I just if I land again and just fly on the top of this thing. Let's just keep moving. I already marked that as a save point, so I'll be able to find it afterwards, I believe. Let's move to a different area here and see if by this lake. I'll land here and see if I can find the resources I need to craft some of this upgrades for my little gun. It'll be my first little weapon that I have attached to my multi-tool. Alright, boltcaster. Carbon nanotubes I need 2 more. Okay. And to craft these I need 4 carbon. Alright. Let's go look for some carbon. There's hydrogen here, there's oxygen over there. I think Na is... I forget what that was, just sodium. Ooh. A lot of scanning and discovery in this game. Substance recorded to the catalog. Here's another one. Ferrite dust. Everything. It's flora, fauna, minerals. Do I have to click upload, or does it do it automatically if you don't? That I'm not sure about. More of those walking plants. Cargo drop. Well, that's somewhere else across the... Oh, no, it's right here. Uh-oh, and looks like there's another one of those dangerous animals approaching. Oh, what is this thing? It's an elderly one of those other ones, I think. Okay. Additional observation, sharp claws. Okay, this seems to be a pretty slow one. It's an elderly one, so it's coming towards me, but I don't think it's going to... I need an advanced mining later for this. Okay, but it is coming towards me. Looks like a cross between a dog and a dinosaur. Alright. More Atlas First pass, first one. It's a little bit. Oh, okay. It's coming after me. Let's move back to the ship. Graphics changed there for a second. I got some low detail textures. I don't know if because of the lighting changing or something going on. More ships. Hawk of Beauty. What a nice name. I haven't engaged in any combat with any life form in this game yet, because I don't have a weapon. I have this mining laser thing. I have the terrain manipulator, and now I'm trying to find some. What was it? Forgetting. There's so many different things. I'm trying to find some carbon. Oh, trees have carbon, right? Is this a tree? Let's see. Okay, copper, paraffinium. No, this is available resources. All right. What these things are. Trees are carbon-based, yes. Indeed. Ooh, there's something up there. Look at that. There's some deposits up there. Let's go check what that is. Okay, here's the little bush. There you go, carbon. Perfect. Okay, the little bush that I discovered earlier. That's carbon. Makes sense. Aren't we carbon-based as well as an all-life carbon? There you go. I know my pencils have carbon in them. Chemistry was my worst class in school, I think. But I did have the teacher was great. He was a funny guy. He liked Star Trek. He liked Bob Dylan. My high school chemistry, junior year of high school chemistry teacher. When I went back to Rome, I was looking at some old yearbooks, and a friend of mine, Mr. Godinez, is a writer now. Advanced mining laser, I don't have that. Okay. on the yearbook, his message to this chemistry teacher. I have a blank on his name right now, but he's like, "Oh, Mr. Whatever, maybe someday one of your experiments will work. Until then, stay core," something like that. These things. All life is carbon-based, yes, except maybe life we don't know about. Alright, do I have enough? Let's see. Carbon. Craft more. 2, 3. I think that's enough. Now let's go to the multi-tool. Let's get the boatcaster. Okay, so I have 3 of 3 now. Now I need chromatic metal. Alright, this metal is used in the creation of advanced technologies. Processed metal alloy created in a refiner from the stellar metals copper, cadmium, emerald, and indium. Alright, so I need a refiner. Do I need to have a base to build a refiner? I wonder. Let's maybe make our base. Go back to the ship. Let's see if I can put the refiner down without having to build up those bases to try to refine this chromium or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm not sure what I feel about this planet yet. I'm looking for a more green, verdant world. This is the trees are a little too red for my liking. I'm really looking for an actual Earth-like planet, I think. What's this thing? Diagrite. You discover inorganic object. Alright. Oh, I do have to press it. to upload everything. I have to actually manually upload things, otherwise I don't get the little check mark. Anything else here? Oh, what's that? Okay. Get some oxygen from this plant. Alright, let's see. Can I put a refiner down here? Alright. Starship. Okay, what do I have here? A bunch of different things. Exosuit. Okay, technology. I have a oxygen recycler. General. Life support jetpack. Construction research unit. Okay. Let's put this down. Okay, power in the base. Learn biofuel reactor. Now I totally forgot. How do I even start to build a base? Manipulator, exosuit. Used for building.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Was it X? X. Okay, that's the little menu. Okay, let's see. X. Okay, X. Navigate gestures, not photo mode, summon vehicles, utilities. Select. Multi-tool, toggle torch, creature baits, not that. Summon vehicles. Ooh. Do I actually have one of these other little vehicles? Very confused about this this system here. Summon Exocraft. Let's do it. Roamer Exocraft. Oh, I'm not owned. Okay, that's what I had thought. I'm looking forward to. There's a power suit. I'm looking for. I want to get one of these little buggy things. Ever since I saw that those are available in the game, I wanted to get one. Okay, don't remember how to build a base. Gonna have to look that up. Okay, Q is smelly. Alright, that's when in doubt, look at the manual, right? Okay, let's see. Guide, okay. Construction. Survival basic. So let's support the multi-tool, getting around, terrain manipulators, space stations, making discoveries, finding buildings, upgrades, refining, upgrading recipes, blueprints, construction, base construction. Alright, any site can be claimed for construction is the base computer. Multiple sites can be claimed across many or on one world. Expand your base with the build menu. Z, okay, there you go. Alright. So, press Z. There you go, portable refiner. Perfect, okay. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for Z. Let's place it here. Here's a portable refiner. Let's use it. And I want to make some chromatic metal. Alright. Fuel inverter. I need energy recharge equipment of carbon or condensed carbon. Okay, fine.
Technology recharge.
Some more in there.
Technology recharge.
And let's do it. Requested operation unavailable. Because I... Alright, let's look at it again. I need chromatic metal. I have 13 of 100. Okay, so I don't put chromatic metal into the refiner. I have to make chromatic metal. And to make it, I need copper, cadmium, emerald, and indium. Let's create a refiner. I'm just gonna put anything here to seal it. Carbon, alright. To see what it... If I put hot dihydrogen, you get this jelly. It's almost like a frost crystal, you get glass. Ferrite dust, you get pure ferrite. Confusing. Nitrate, you get sodium. I think the easier thing would be to go back to that base and get it. Symbol trade item, curiosity, alright. I think I'm just gonna go back to that base and get it, because the confusing thing for me is it tells me that I need to chromatic metal to make this. Okay. And it's a highly refined stellar metal, and is created in a refiner. I have a portable refiner put down here from these copper, cadmium, emerald, and indium. Okay, so I guess I could put, it's not all of those together, I guess any of those, right? I need copper, cadmium, emerald, or indium. Okay, so let's look for some of those. Let's go up to that deposit. I think I spotted on top of this mountain here. Let me send a signal again. Where had I spotted some sort of
Life support power low.
Ooh. Do I need life? Oh, there is toxicity in this planet. Okay, so let's recharge equipment. Life support.
Technology recharge.
Done. Okay, I think it was up here that I had spotted, at the top of this mountain that I had spotted. Some sort of underground deposit. Let's fly up there. Sun's rising. So I'm looking for copper. I keep forgetting. I have to keep looking back. I remember copper. I don't know if it was indium or something else, the other one. And I think any of those that I put into that terrain manipulator could potentially create that metal. But I'm likely making a mistake. Oh, here's something else new. Looks dangerous. Hazardous flora. It is Rivifume. Okay. I'll rename this one too. I'll call it Alien Venus fly trappings. Fantastic. I'll get some oxygen from here. I won't kill you. Just take a little bit of oxygen. I think I had seen this one already. Yep. Looks like a Zelda Breath of the Wild type creature here. Offer food. Fed with creature. Feed with creature pellets. I guess I don't have creature pellets. Okay. Oh. What's going on here? What are these walking plants? There's some sort of blue flower here that I haven't seen. Anticae. Very old plant. I just uploaded this. It's an invasive root structure. Yeah, I better call the International Plant Protection Convention. Fungal symbiosis, nutrient stored, frost resistance, and age millennia. This is a millennia old plant, so I'm not gonna. I'll take one with me. Jet power surge detected. Cool. You know, like those guys those people that will go up to those 5,000-year-old trees on the high Sierras, and you know they ooh, look at that, and they take them out. It's pretty crazy. Well, many of them refuse, but ooh. All right. One of the nicest surprises for me in this game, it has been the 3D nature that you can go underground and you can dig and you can close up the hole that you've dug. So it's really a little bit quite rare to find in games. I mean, Minecraft's a classic one, of course, but there's not a lot of games that lets you build and then like dig and then cover, then heal, if you will, the landscape again. What is this? Alright, manipulate mode, that's fine. Can't do it. Alright, I wonder if I'm gonna be able to get out of here. Dig my way out. Cobalt. Some of that. Oh, I can get through here. That's good. Take another quick look at that thing. Chromatic metal. Copper, cadmium, emerald, and indium. This is just cobalt. Heal the ground. Profound choice of words, seeing as we know the planet is a living ecosystem. Indeed, Bad Guy 70. Indeed, sir. We need more healing and less destruction, although destruction, I guess, is a part of it. The creation. I had many discussions of this guy I worked with once. From India, he often used to say destruction is a necessary part of creation. But when he was talking, I kept thinking that he was referring, to war, and for me, ooh, thanks, and you know, I'm a pretty anti-war person, so I couldn't agree with him. I'm like, yes, of course, but you know, destruction in the sense of a star blowing up, you know, so you can't really have a choice with compared to one that you do have a choice with part of. Alright, look at this choking scent. Let me be careful with this one. Alright. Excuse me one second, I'm going to turn off my mic because I'm chewing something. I have to stop chewing here to mention this plant. Age is young, root structure swamped, nutrient source, meditation. Note suspicious odor. I like the leaves kind of look like leaves in fall here. You know, they're nutrient source, meditation. That is quite poetic of this video game to. I'm gonna rename this plant. Meditation. Cave marrow. Alright. Let's keep moving. Bad guy says, ooh! Dear. Oh dear, okay. Jesus, okay. By the gods, excuse me. It released like this toxic cloud. I better recharge my hazard protection and the mining beam and life support and hazard protection. Oh, that's full already, alright. Yeah, Baga says, while greed for money is king, I am afraid life and the preservation will be second place. I agree, and not only greed for money, but just the psychopathy, you know, like a narcissism, and because it's funny, there's, you know, greed for money, yeah, there's people that are, that's all they care about. Oh, what's coming now? Something up there that be dangerous for me. Yeah, lack of empathy. What are these things? Humming sack, destination reach. Oh, he's attacked. Humming sack. What is that? I can't do anything to it. Let's get close to it and see. Ooh. Albumen pearl. That's pretty cool. What the heck is that? Look at that. That's awesome. Man, what can I drop off from my inventory in order to be able to take one of these? Because I think these things could be pretty valuable. Ow! Okay, there's something out there that almost got me. Reminds me of those something that almost caught me from the roof. Reminds me of the Half-Life. Those enemies in Half-Life. Those things that were on the roof, and if you went below them and you didn't see them, they shut down and grabbed you and started sucking you up. Okay, let's see. Inventory. Okay, this is my inventory. It's full of stuff, and this is why I guess I can't get that thing. So let's remove something. Maybe salt. Just gonna drop this. Can I transfer it somewhere? Let's see. This move and stack, quick transfer to other inventories.
No free slots in
Out of
suit
range.
inventory.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of it now because salt is pretty obvious to find it around. All right, let's discard that. Now I have an extra inventory slot. I'm slowly coming to grips with this game that has like so many different interfaces. Album and Pearl, nice. That. Gets quite confusing for me. Okay, I can't seem to scan this out. Strange object, primary element. Okay. I can't seem to scan it, so I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these. From these humming sacks.
Inventory full.
Okay. Inventory is full. Turn off my mic a little bit long. Finish eating this lovely bread that Amber baked. What is it called, babe? Anadama bread. Not Captain Adama from Battlestar Galactica, but Anadama bread. And I'm back. Alright. Something up there that would like to eat me, I think. Should I put a hole in the roof of this thing? Try to get out. Ow! There's something. Oh, it's right here. There's something right here. Holy crap. Okay, go. Alright, problem. There's a cheetah in the cave. I can find a way out of here, otherwise I'm gonna have to just blast my way out of this with my terrain manipulator. Another one of those weird plants that emits a cloud of toxic gas. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to try to blast my way out of it. Oh, here's a little passage. Completely lost, so I don't remember if this is where I came from or not. I really need an advanced mining laser. I think that would make my search for materials much easier. More humming sacks, so my inventory is full now. Can't beat home-baked bread. You can buy bread at shops, but nothing beats mom-baked. Exactly. Amber's been on a baking bread educational adventure. Got this book by this guy called Peter Reinhardt or something, and I've been very lucky. I've been very lucky to be able to be one of the testers to eat this bread and say, yeah, this one is wonderful. So is this one. So is this one. We haven't gone to sourdoughs yet, but eventually. But we've had some really wonderful breads so far. We're doing one step at a time. Takes some time and planning, but it stays fresh for so long too. That's the really amazing thing. Okay, let's try to switch to terrain manipulator. Here we go, mining. I'm gonna dig myself out of this situation here, because I can't seem to find a way out. let's see if I can dig my way out. I don't even know if I'm going the right direction. I hope this is off. There seems to be some moss over here. Maybe I'm just digging myself further into the mountain. I'll run it, I'll get to Moria eventually. The mine shafts of Moria. So I'm getting plenty of silicon powder. Oh, here we go! Yay! Sky! Alright, fantastic. Dug my way out. Ferrite dust and paracinin and a bunch of just weird carbon from this. Okay, inventory's getting full. Where the heck is my ship? Oh. Something here. Oh. Another knowledge stuff. You have learned a Gek word for friend. It's a very good word to know. Hot, fresh, baked bread truly is the holy loaf. Completely agree. With some fresh butter as well. I mean, we can't make our own butter, but we're lucky to. Once in a while, we get butter from the farmers in the farmers market. I have to say that gets a new title unlocked. Seedling HyperTextHero. Alright. Seedling. I'm a seedling now. Alright, carbon not. I have to say that I do prefer the milk and butter from England. There's nothing like good English milk. 10 minutes, copy that. T-minus 10 minutes for the end of the stream and the beginning of dinner here. I'm excited. That's Rabbi, what is this thing? Oh, let's upload it, let's upload that one, let's upload that one, let's upload that one. A bunch of nanite clusters. Pure fair. Okay, I need an advanced mining laser for all this stuff. A lot of this stuff. And am I any closer to... I need copper. I can't find copper. Or... So I think this is generated from all those things, but what confused me is that the refiner only had one slot. And yet it seems I have to put 4 metals in there. There's my ship, okay. Send some more signals, see if I see any symbols for copper or things appearing here. I think that I'm only gonna see symbols for stuff that I've discovered already, right? Although I think I seem to have I think I remember having found copper on the icy wastes moon that I had found earlier. So buried impulse beams. Health restorative plants. What's that over there? Not sure what that is. Okay, let's head back towards the ship and let's displace to a different location. That guy knows a guy who baked bread and thought about making his own butter, but thought he may be spreading himself too thin. That's actually quite excellent. I know a couple like that. They're apparently they're just selling their house now and they're gonna move to a different one out in the countryside with like 8 acres of land to try to get away from, you know, urban areas. And but the house that we did go to, they did seem to be spreading themselves a bit thin too. I mean, they had rabbits, they had bees, they had 2 dogs, a cat, plants, a bunch of other stuff, I don't know, and they did great stuff, you know, they're doing all this stuff, but at some point I think you have to pick and choose a bit, you know, it's a lot of work. Now they have a baby coming. So yeah, if you want to make your bread and then you want to make your own butter, then that gas is very cleverly put here. You might be spreading yourself. You have to watch out not to spread yourself too thin. How do I create creature pellets? Probably need some type of refiner or something for that too. It's good to have some more dihydrogen in case I needed to build something else. In this sort of harvesting type video game that seems to be a core of No Man's Sky. Impulse beans, inventory full. I want impulse beans. Let's try to clear some space in my inventory for the impulse beans. Okay, let's get rid of star bulb. No. Oh. Doesn't seem to be very salvage data, oxygen. Oh, I have to get a bigger inventory because I don't want to throw anything away. Radon. Let's discard the radon. That's fine. Get some impulse beans. Okay, glass-like seed. To puff at me, so I'm going to put you out. Puffy plant, you have sodium. Okay, that's useful. Alright, here's my ship. Here's the refiner that I'm trying to find minerals for. Sodium nitrate.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Alright, what do I have in the starship? Do I have anything in there? There's some rusted metal. What happens to that? Ferrite dust? No? What if I put gold in it? Pyrite. Alright. I think I'm just gonna take off of the ship. I'm gonna pick this up. It says middle mouse button to pick up, but it won't let me do it. Why? See, this is confusing for me in this game, like the... I don't know if it's a bug, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but it says middle mouse button to pick up, and nothing happens. Maybe we have to remove the fuel inverter first. Ah, here we go. Maybe. Metal, basic computer. This I already have. Construction research unit. Let's put this down. Okay, that one I managed to pick up. This one I won't. Why? Weird. Let's put the construction research unit down. Buildable technology. Biofuel reactor. Okay. Metal plane. Safe beacon. Safe beacon would be good. Metal plating. Okay, I can do that. Let's do that one. Alright, technology. Where's the metal? It's hard to talk and play this game at the same time sometimes because there's so much information. That I just got lost in a daze. Metal plating. Here we go. Let's construct more. Alright, now let's go here. Let's try to have a little bit of a success before doing it. Okay, build technology, buildable technology. Alright, safe beacon. I want one of those. Alright. Fantastic. I have a safe beacon. Once activated, beacons provide a permanent navigational waypoint, facilitating repeat visits to specific locations. Sounds good. I think if I walk into my ship, it'll save, so I'm not going to build it right here. Let's see, what else can I do now? More buildable technology, the biofuel reactor. Yep, I can. Insufficient salvage. Oh, I need. What else do I need? One salvage data. Okay, I don't have salvage data. I thought I did. Oh, look at all this stuff. Wow. Okay. All right. Bad guys, thanks so much for joining again. It's been super late there. I'll see you all again tomorrow. I'm going to get my schedule updated. Thanks so much for being with me, sir. Pleasure is all mine. Let me know when you would like to meet in No Man's Sky, and we'll schedule that in, alright? Alright, peace out from New York City. Let's not spread ourselves too thin. Alright. Sending all the best across the Atlantic to you. Peace out for now.